Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors tonight. Guys, what a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers tonight. A big win out there tonight when it came down to it. All thanks with the great efforts that we saw from this Lakers team, especially when it came to the second half in the third quarter. The Lakers led the Lakers. I mean, sorry, this team was just amazing tonight because of their efforts, what we saw from them tonight, guys. And Daniel puts it out there right away. I just saw your comment. An easy dub. It was actually a really good game by the Los Angeles Lakers tonight against the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors were kind of, I guess, wanting a revenge moment from the Lakers tonight, but unfortunately, it wasn't the case, and we owned them. Absolutely, Daniel, you said it right on the money. It was a great win by the Los Angeles Lakers, an easy dub against them tonight, guys, and this is exactly what the Lakers need to do. Every time they play against teams like this, they have to win them. I mean, it's just one of those easy winnable games that they are capable of pulling off. And that's what they did tonight in convincing fashion. They went back and forth with one another, kind of similar to the Christmas Day game, where it was kind of like a back and forth situation with both teams. But the Lakers came out on top much stronger this time compared to this Christmas Day game in the third quarter, going into the fourth, leading the Lakers tonight when it came down to it. And they won the game by 10 points. So compared to last game. So it was a great win, a great game. And obviously the return of Vando. Vando finally returns after a year of dealing with injuries left and right, setbacks left and right. And obviously, it's just great to see him back. And he contributed very well in this game, guys, I have to say. Defensively, it was amazing, especially next to Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, that was just a good situation to see two of our top defensive players coming to the court, helping out Anthony Davis, and Anthony Davis balled out, monstrous performance. We will get to his performance out there tonight, along with LeBron's and the rest of the Lakers out there tonight. But just seeing Vando back, seeing the type of normalcy of the rotation coming back when it comes to the players coming back from injuries. Vando, especially when it comes to his defensive efforts, what he brings to the table for the Lakers. Obviously, it's just one of those type of situations where it's like, where have you been all my life type of situation. So it is a good return for Vando, guys. And we're going to get into all of your thoughts and your opinions and just my analysis about this game tonight, what we saw from this Lakers team. I think I said the gist of it, but we're going to get into the game analysis and all that. But before anything, like always, please be sure to like this live stream. Of course, follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. The links will be in the description of this live stream. You guys check me out on social media. And of course, guys, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And seeing more comments coming in, obviously from KJ23. Welcome back to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining, man. What's up to you? And really do appreciate all the comments that are coming in right now. Obviously from Daniel, of course. Oh, been a while. Big Baby Sports is back on ZSN. He's doing his own thing, guys. Go check him out. Big Baby Sports on YouTube and on Instagram. Go check him out. What's up to you, buddy? Absolutely, 100%. It was a great win by the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. Absolutely. It was a great win, great dub, as Daniel puts it. So, guys, it was such a great win, especially seeing the return finally of Vando on the court. I mean, we really needed him, and he obviously contributed very well on his debut tonight in in the Bay against the Lakers. So it was a great win by the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. So without further ado, guys, let's just get right into the Lakers win analysis tonight. Obviously, as we saw from the dominance of the Lakers tonight was they were just competitive. They were just going back and forth with the Golden State Warriors tonight, and the shooting efforts was obviously not bad by the Lakers. 34%. I'm not sure what was the percentage for the Warriors, but it seemed like they really had a bad shooting night, in my opinion. I thought it was kind of the same with the Lakers. So, they actually tied actually just by point percentage, but it was a good competitive game in my opinion when it came down to it by the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously tonight the player of the game goes to Anthony Davis. I mean, he balled out tonight, all right, with the great performance out there tonight by Anthony Davis with 36 points, 13 rebounds. He had 3 steals out there tonight against the Golden State Warriors with 1 block out there tonight, guys. And I think he shoot a couple of threes out there tonight. I might be mistaken. It doesn't show it on here, but he did his thing out there. I mean, player of the game, MVP of tonight's game for the Lakers win tonight against the Golden State Warriors. Anthony Davis balled out the way that he did out there tonight, guys. I mean, just sensational performance out there tonight for Anthony Davis. And then you have LeBron James, who out there tonight had 25 points with his performance, having 12 assists out there. I mean, just doing LeBron things out there tonight for him out there tonight. Great job out there for LeBron James. And guys, I have to say the lineups that we saw in this game that included Vando is very promising. I have to say, especially just the combination of Dorian Finney-Smith next to Jared Vanderbilt. I mean, just imagine the defensive lineup that could be in play on occasion, certain nights, certain games, certain matchups that needs to play defense in. Obviously, we saw tonight by this Lakers team, especially from Jared Vanderbilt in his return tonight, guys. I mean, the stats doesn't show it, but his performance really was contributing very well out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. I mean, he had 2 points, 4 rebounds. I mean, guys, we don't really want to rush this guy real quick into the court. I mean, if anything, he put up 12 points and still managed to contribute when it came to his defensive efforts. I mean, the box score doesn't show it, but when you actually see him play in the game, he really goes out there and dominates the way that he did out there tonight, guys. So great to see Vando back, honestly. It's been a while, and guys, the main focal point of the Lakers defense kind of runs not just with Anthony Davis, but also with Jared Vanderbilt as well. Every time he's on the floor, every time he's in the lineup, the defensive efficiency by this Lakers team, it improves, in my opinion, when it comes down to it. I mean, and since he's been out, this Lakers defense has been nothing but abysmal to watch. It has been shameless for sure to watch. And every time Anthony Davis sits on the bench, you can tell that it needs CPR or something. I mean, it's just that this Lakers defensive team has been very sad to watch. And when Vando was injured and when Anthony Davis is sitting out or dealing with injuries himself, this Lakers team's defense really depletes. And half the time they do their best to play defense at times, but when it comes to certain matchups and certain games. But now with the return of Vando, it is just more obvious that we are going to see more defensive efficiency by this Lakers team moving forward after the return of with Vando tonight after a year off due to I think he was dealing with a foot injury. So, and half the time he had setbacks multiple times, I believe a year ago. So it was a bad time for the Lakers, but at the same time, it's just great to see the return of Vando, and I'm so happy that he's back, guys. And hopefully we'll see more moving forward into the season with Vando remaining healthy, hopefully throughout the season. So great return for Jared Vanderbilt tonight. Let's see the rest of the Lakers. Obviously, no Rui tonight, so obviously, Dorian Finney-Smith needs to step up to the plate, and we saw a bit of it tonight. I mean, he had a great shooting efforts out there tonight, guys. I think he went 2 of 3 from the three out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers, and he had 8 points out there tonight. I believe he had 3 rebounds and 3 assists as well. So, just a good, solid performance in his first starting role on the Los Angeles Lakers since being traded to the Lakers. So, this was a solid performance out there tonight for Dorian Finney-Smith out there tonight, guys. And like I said, just the combinations of him next to Vando, next to Anthony Davis, LeBron. I mean, just imagine the defensive lineups that it's just going to be so monstrous with having those guys in the starting lineup together, or at least not starting lineup, but just certain lineups in certain games when they're on the floor at the same time. I mean, it's just going to be very, very interesting to see how they can be really a force to be reckoned with going into this regular season and just facing top teams in the Western Conference or in the NBA in general when it comes down to it. I mean, and guys, just getting this win in general for the Lakers is just a big moment for the Lakers to achieve. I mean, you are now Lakers on the 3-game winning streak. They beat the Washington Wizards easily. They beat the Celtics easily due to just the lack of effort from the Celtics perspective in that particular game a couple of days ago. But at the same time, it was just good dominant performance by this Lakers team when it comes down to it, guys. I mean, it's just sensational performance from the Lakers in that particular game. But this one just puts the icing on it. I mean, they dominate tonight against the Golden State Warriors. They were competitive, going back and forth in the first half, but then going into the third, they just really took over after that and going into the fourth as well. So it was a great win out there tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. Let's get more into the starting lineups as well. I mean, Max Christie had a really great night out there tonight. 11 points, had I believe 8 rebounds out there tonight, and 1 assist. Excuse me. With I think he shot well tonight. He went 3 of 4 from the three. So great shooting efforts out there tonight for Max Christie out there tonight. I mean, continuing to impress us every single game, guys. I think he's been hearing the critics. I think he's been hearing from the coaches, the players, whatever, the management's on the top. I mean, they have made it well known that, or maybe he just realized what's going on. And it's like, hey, I really need to step up my game. And he's been showing it. He's been showing it since JJ has been inserting him into the starting lineup. I believe it was like maybe 2 months ago now. So it's been working. It's been working. And he's been nothing but sensational to watch. He had a rocky start, but obviously he has been finding his role now on the team. And I'm full confident that he's going to contribute to this Lakers team more often now with his defensive efforts and just how well he's been shooting so far this season with this Lakers team since he got inserted into the starting lineup. So great job out there for Max Christie. Austin Reeves had a solid night as well, 16 points. Not bad for Austin Reeves tonight. I think not the best shooting night. He went 1 of 4 from the three, so shot 25% from the three. Not the best shooting efforts out there, but offensively he was there. I mean, when it came down to it, I mean, 16 points is nothing to scarf at. So, it is a good performance out there tonight for Austin Reeves. He also had 7 assists and 5 rebounds out there tonight. And I think he reached 1,000 career assists in his career now. So I just saw like a post on it. I think I also shared it on Instagram. So guys, follow me there on Instagram as well and all over social media. So good accomplishment, milestone in his career for Austin Reeves reaching that goal. Tonight's win against the Golden State Warriors. So great job out there for Austin Reeves. And then when you look at the rest of the Lakers out there tonight, guys, I mean, our starting lineups with Jared Vanderbilt back in the fray. He went out there tonight and stepped up to the plate when it came down to it. Just 12 minutes into the game, but he made a whole lot of difference. Like I already mentioned, the stats doesn't show it on the box score, but when you actually see him play, going doubling players and all that, I mean, he even did double two players, I believe. I might be mistaken, but that's because of his good, speed and just his ability to just play solid defense that the Lakers were lacking for our second unit and just this team in general. So it's just great to see the return of Vando. I mean, it's been a long time coming, a year without seeing him, but obviously tonight, guys, he really went out there and stepped up to the plate when it came down to it. So great job out there for Vando and his return. But there were some players tonight that contributed very well out there tonight. I mean, 7 points for Gabe Vincent. I believe he shot 1 of 6 from the three, so he did struggle. He shot 16% from the three, but I just think that he just had a bad shooting night. But the rest of the Lakers stepped up to the plate when it came to their shooting from Max Christie and from, I believe, Dorian Finney-Smith out there tonight. So, but Dalton Connect contributed very well in this game now, and lately he has been stepping up for the Lakers for the past 2 games now with his scoring on the offensive side. I had 13 points out there tonight, and I believe he went 3 of 7 from the three, shot 42% from the three in tonight's win against the Golden State Warriors. So his presence was known, playing for 23 minutes out there tonight. So he was much needed out there tonight when it came to his performance out there, especially his shooting and offensive skill set that he brings to the table. That obviously his trait that he brings to the table. So great job out there for Dalton Connect. Jackson Hayes had 0 points, but not the best performance out there tonight when it came to his abilities out there tonight. He had 3 rebounds, but the Lakers in general, they stepped up to the plate regardless of him showing up in this game. So it was not much needed. And then you have Christian Coloco, who obviously played through garbage time in 24 seconds in the game. So, but overall, guys, it was a great win for the Los Angeles Lakers when it came down to it. A much needed win, a big win when it came down to it. The Lakers beat the Golden State Warriors 118-108 with the return of Vando out there tonight, guys. So it was just such a great win for the Lakers. I'm just so glad that they, are on a 3-game winning streak. It's such a good feeling to have that the Lakers are back in the win column. I believe now with this win, I think they stay where they're at within the Western Conference. They're kind of going back and forth now. They're now the 5th seed, I believe. The Denver Nuggets are the 4th seed. I mean, it could vary with if the Nuggets lose, or it's just kind of like a back and forth of how the Lakers are within the standings. The Clippers, I believe, are a game down by the Lakers. I believe they're like the 6th seed. I might be mistaken. Last time I checked the standings. So, and then there's the Dallas Mavericks. They're struggling their own. And then the Warriors, of course, they're out of the play-in. So as it stands now in the NBA. So in the Western Conference. So, it is just such a big win for the Lakers to achieve this win tonight against the Golden State Warriors, especially their efforts that they showed in the second half and the third quarter. I mean, they really stepped up to the plate when it came down to it. So great win, guys. Great win overall. I was just so proud the Lakers really stepped up to the plate when it came down to it. And, this is the type of wins that they need to achieve. I mean, like I already mentioned since the beginning of January, these are the wins. I mean, the Lakers have a really friendly, home-friendly as well schedule in the month of January. And, the Lakers need to stack up as much wins as they can. And I believe once we reach, I believe, Monday, they're facing the Charlotte Hornets, I believe. The Charlotte Hornets, for sure on Monday. So I believe it's in Charlotte, I believe. That's one of the scheduling that was rescheduled due to the LA fires a couple of weeks ago. So, it's just for sure one of those type of moments where, the Lakers need to stack up as much wins as they can. I think Monday is going to be an easy win for the Lakers, hopefully. So hopefully they step up in that particular matchup for sure against the Charlotte Hornets. So really can't wait for that. But, those are the wins. Those are the wins Lakers need to achieve to for sure and be competitive in the Western Conference and be a playoff team instead of a play-in team. So this was a good win, a three-game winning streak. I just saw your comment, Get a Rabbit. Absolutely, three wins in a row for the Lakers. Absolutely, it was just those are the type of wins, as I mentioned. Month of January, the Lakers have a really easy schedule in the month of January, and as much wins they need to stack up, they need to achieve them, and that's what they did for the past three games now. With the Washington Wizards getting an easy win there, honestly, one of the easiest confident wins that the Lakers achieved this season, and obviously the Boston Celtics, which, like I said in my last live stream, I did not see that coming. I did not realize the Lakers will beat the Boston Celtics in that particular game. If anything, I thought they were going to lose it badly, but they proved me wrong, and they proved everyone wrong with the betting odds, and they went out there and won convincingly an easy winnable game against them. I mean, that was just one of the most easiest blowout wins for the Lakers against one of the top teams in the Eastern Conference and basically in the NBA, in the Boston Celtics, the reigning champs. So, it was a great win for the Lakers to achieve that. So, and then tonight with the Golden State Warriors, where I was kind of, not afraid, but kind of like, you know, questionable. I can't find the word for it, but kind of questionable about how the Lakers will end up, you know, winning it or losing it in tonight's game. But they were competitive. They were competitive in the first, competitive in the second quarter, but they really took over in the third and fourth quarter. And Lakers really rarely do that. But lately they've been doing so in the past three games now. So, and with these wins. So, it's such a great win Lakers achieved tonight against the Golden State Warriors. And let's hope they go on a four-game winning streak on Monday when they face the Charlotte Hornets on Monday. And I believe it's in Charlotte, I believe. I might be mistaken. But I had to check. But I know it's against the Charlotte Hornets. So hopefully they get an easy win there against them. With the return of Vando, obviously things will get much better now defensively for the Lakers when it comes down to it. And maybe we'll see the return of Rui Hachimura as well. He is dealing with a calf issue, a strain or something. I might be mistaken, but he could potentially return very soon when it comes to just being day-to-day type of situation, according to JJ Redick, that he spoke to the media before the game. So we just have to wait and see. We have to wait and see about that. But, it's finally coming together. Our players who were injured, they are finally coming together when it comes down to it, except for Christian Wood, we're not even sure about the update when he will return for this Lakers team. So, but, the trade deadline is only 2 weeks away. So let's hope by then the Lakers will find some sort of moves or anything to improve this roster when it comes down to it. So, like I said, it's just a waiting game situation for the Lakers for sure. Let's read some more comments here before I end this live stream. Let's see here from Victor from Guatemala City. Welcome to the Lakers post-game show on ZSN. I really do appreciate you joining. You also wrote here, all right, let's read this one. Can we get Zach LaVine? I don't see it happening. He is making a buttload of money. I mean, the guy's making like $42 million per year. And with the Lakers trading Vando away to get Dorian Finney-Smith, the Lakers can't go after those type of stars anymore. I mean, if what's his name? If D'Lo, excuse me, did I say Vando? My apologies. But if D'Lo was still, on the Lakers team with his contract with $18 million, all that, I think the Lakers could have potentially pulled off a trade like that. But now with less big contracts to trade out, unless they trade Rui and Vando and maybe a couple of first round picks, then they can possibly get him. But don't see it happening. If anything, I think they will potentially pursue players that are making around 12 to 13 million type of contracts. So that's the bottom line situation when it comes to where the Lakers could potentially make trades for those type of stars. I don't see it happening. I don't see it with Jimmy Butler. I don't see it with uh, recently with Bradley Beal. So those names, guys, you should just throw them off your list because it's not going to happen. And the Lakers have to give up more contracts out than they're taking in because they're under the what do you call it, the second apron? Are they like second apron or first apron? I'm not sure where they're at now because these rules changes when it comes to the Lakers free agency and monies and all that. It's just been so strict that Lakers can't make any big trades that will that they can take some money in or take money out. I mean, it's just so uh weird how the NBA kind of constructed their how teams make trades now. So it's become so stressful. But I don't see the Lakers making a trade for Zach LaVine. I just don't see it happening. If anything, they can make a trade with Robert Williams. There's there's also what's his name, Jonas Valanciunas from the Washington Wizards. That could be another same target that the Lakers are potentially could look for. I've heard. I'm not sure if they're going to make it, but Miles Turner is back in the trade rumor mill surrounding the Lakers. So the Lakers, it's 2 weeks away from the trade deadline. Anything could happen from now, from hearing that rumor, and things may change after that. I'm not sure. But Miles Turner, guys, I'm here to tell you, he is not a bad choice. If the Lakers can go after a guy like Miles Turner and just either knowing the Indiana Pacers, they're going to fleece the Lakers of that's what all teams are doing, honestly. But they're going to fleece the Lakers with all of their assets. They're going to ask a lot for Miles Turner. So don't be surprised if all teams are going to be asking for like for example, Jonas Valanciunas. Is somehow the Washington Wizards say, "Hey, we want 2 first-round picks if you want Jonas Valanciunas." Put a big NO on that particular trades that teams are asking. Okay, those are assets we're talking about, future assets that goes beyond, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. So, I mean, those 2 first-round picks, guys. Now thinking about it, those are franchise changing moves. All right. If you want to give up 2 first-round picks, you have to make sure that you're getting a guy that's going to change your franchise forever. All right. Get somebody like a Luka Doncic, or Anthony Edwards type of player. I mean, those are the type of moves that you need to target if you want to give up those 2 first-round picks. If any team wants those 2 first-round picks by the Lakers or 3 first-round picks, whatever, those are the type of moves that you make for a next star talent that will change your franchise. I mean, that's the bottom line for me. All right. That's why I hope the Lakers will not just be desperate to find a temporary, like, resolution or whatever to just please LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because we've all been hearing the rumors, especially that report that came out from Anthony Davis and Shams Charania of ESPN, was that Anthony Davis wants a center. He wants the Lakers to go after a center. He made it very well clear, not just throughout the years, but in that particular interview, is that he wants the Lakers to find a center. And we all been screaming to the heavens, really, that the Lakers should, number one priority is to get another center. And that's my personal opinion, is that the Lakers should potentially do so. That's number one priority. All right. The second priority is find another point guard. And, that's just that whole type of situation that I think the Lakers can wait on that. Maybe they can sign somebody, at the buyout market, who are free agents that would get bought out by certain teams. So, that's the type of situation where a point guard is not really that big of a deal for me, but the center position for sure is a target that the Lakers should potentially look at without a doubt. So, but yeah, it's just, at this point, the Lakers really need to make sure who they're getting at the trade deadline and who will they make a big impact on the team. And there's not no doubt in my mind they need to make a trade. I mean, they have to just to add some pieces to the Lakers roster, especially our second unit. With if anything, center position is really important when it comes down to it. But it just sort of depends on who it is. And Jonas Valanciunas keeps popping in my head when it comes to that type of target that the Lakers can potentially pull off. Just throwing in Gabe Vincent and a second round pick will make that all happen. And then there's Walker Kessler, but the Lakers obviously with the deals with the Washington Wizards, I mean they are asking a lot for a talent like that. So it's just added the question, in my opinion, when it comes to getting a guy like him, which obviously he'll be a great fit and obviously a great fit for the future for this Lakers team. But just giving up two first round picks for Walker Kessler, I don't think it's not the right move in my opinion. And I probably the same goes with Miles Turner. I mean, with the rumors that I've been hearing with Miles Turner going to the Lakers, it could be a possibility, but knowing the Indiana Pacers, they're going to fleece the Lakers. And that's what all teams now are doing with the Lakers. Unfortunately, there's this type of tax that they put on the Lakers that you make a deal with us, you're going to give up a lot type of deal, and I hate that. I mean, it's just can we all just get along type of situation. I don't know. It's just for me, Lakers really need to make sure that they get it right, and hopefully do not give up a lot to go after somebody that will be a temporary solution for the Lakers. So, or but we just have to wait and see. We have to wait what Rob Pelinka will do, and he has to make those type of decisions. But to answer your question, I already answered it. But to answer your question, Victor, get Zach LaVine. Don't see it happening. Don't see it happening at all. And along with also with Lonzo Ball. I've been hearing a lot of rumored reports about him and the Lakers potentially targeting him. Obviously, number one problem for me for Vando. I'm sorry, with Lonzo Ball. I'm a big fan of his. I mean, guys, he's the main reason why this channel is all what it is today. He was one of my first videos that I uploaded, and he changed this channel and my way of life because of this channel and how you guys contributed so well to this channel. So, it is Lonzo Ball for me is a type of guy that could be a great fit for this Lakers team, especially being a good defensive guy and also just a good passer as well. I mean, he's a good ball handler for sure. Would obviously help out very well for this team. But the only problem that I have with him is that, he is a injured prone player. I mean, the guy hasn't been healthy for quite some time. I mean, there was a time where, the last time he played NBA basketball was back in 2022, I believe. So a long ways away from his return uh, in 2024. It's just his health plays a big role of the Lakers, just getting a guy like him. So to join them. So that's why I like to avoid it. And plus, he's making 22 million, so you have to give up, you know, you know, just Vando. Sorry, not Vando. Either Rui Hachimura and throw in maybe Gabe Vincent's contract. Or I'm not sure how the contracts could potentially work out, but to get him, but you have to really give up a lot to potentially get him as well. I mean, but I just don't see it happening either. And the reason I'm bringing him up is because I've been seeing a lot of rumors about it and Bleacher Report and all that. And I don't know, I just don't see it happening. He'll be a nice fit if he's healthy. And for sure, I would love to see Vando, so not Vando, excuse me, Lonzo Ball return to the Lakers for sure. But at the same time, I just don't see it happening. If anything, the Lakers should look for a point guard in the buyout market more than anything. But unless there's a point guard out there, a backup guy who will contribute and be a great fit for the Lakers, I mean, don't rule it out. I mean, if there's somebody available out there, Lakers should potentially pull the trigger on it for sure. So, but number one priority is the center position, and I just hopefully the right one comes about. 2 weeks away. Hopefully, the Lakers could potentially pull it off. So that's my hope. That's my hope for sure. But thank you, Victor, for the comments. I really appreciate it. But yeah, guys, I mean, you know, it was just such a great win tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, they are now on a 3-game winning streak, beating the Washington Wizards so easily, beating the Celtics, our rival, so easily and convincingly, proving all the data is wrong, including myself, and obviously the betting odds as well, by beating the Celtics. In that particular game a couple of days ago, and now the Golden State Warriors. I mean, the Lakers are on a roll. I mean, they are being competitive, and now with the return of Vando, they're going to be more competitive on the defensive side of the ball, hopefully. So, and just knock on wood, he stays healthy after a year dealing with foot injury and setbacks. Finally, we see the return of Vando. And the box score, as I mentioned, doesn't show it, but he contributed very well in this game and with those 12 minutes into the game. So obviously, he is a guy that has a lot of talent defensively, and he really helps for sure. So really can't wait to see more out of Vando and just the second unit in general. And like I already mentioned before, I mean, just the combinations of certain lineups that JJ can play with when it comes to putting up some really good defensive lineups. I mean, just imagine Anthony Davis, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jared Vanderbilt, LeBron James, and Max Christie in the courts at the same time because how well they play defensively. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with when it comes to the defensive side of the ball and just obviously the scoring aspect when it comes to Anthony Davis and LeBron James and the shooting from Max Christie and half the time with Jared Vanderbilt, who is not known for being a shooter, but on occasion he can, shoot buckets here and there. And obviously Dorian Finney-Smith, who's a not just a defensive guy, but he's also a offensive guy as well. That's why he brings a lot to the table. Once the Lakers brought him in, was honestly one of the best trades the Lakers made, honestly, so far this season, and the only trade really when it comes down to it. So, but obviously, he is a great addition to the team, along with now with the return of Jared Vanderbilt. The Lakers, for sure, their defense is going to be more improved now with the return of Vando. And knock on wood, as I mentioned, and probably you heard, was that, the Lakers hopefully have Jared Vanderbilt for the rest of the season and healthy, hopefully. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, what a great win. What a great win. And I really do appreciate all of you for joining me on this live stream. It's just a great feeling to see everyone on here, especially KJ23 and Daniel. And of course, Big Baby Sports being, showing his presence here. It's been a long time. And, he's doing his own thing with his channel. And of course, on social media as well. So, guys, go follow Big Baby Sports on Instagram and on YouTube. And of course, Victor and Ghetto Rabbit, thank you so much for the love support you guys have shown me all over social media, and of course on this channel, ZSN on YouTube. And you guys, if you haven't yet, go follow me all across social media. The links will be in the description of this live stream. You guys can follow me all over social media. We have a big following on Facebook. We're like 9,000 followers on Facebook. So please follow me there. And we're growing a big community as well on Instagram as well, and of course on TikTok. But most importantly, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown me on this channel and on these post game shows for sure. And before I end this live stream, I saw this comment here from Ghetto Rabbit. Let me just read this before I end this live stream. Lakers are on the road till February 6th. Oh man. So I didn't really check the schedule. Hopefully they're easy, winnable ones on the road. But and I think there was a time when the Lakers did play well. They kind of did. But that was like back in November where they went on a six game winning streak at that time. But then we faced the Magics, and it did not went completely downhill after that. So just want to see the schedule really quick because that's good to point out there, Ghetto Rabbit. Yeah, the Lakers start on the road. They already started with the win against the Golden State Warriors. So um, yeah, they don't. They're on the road until February 6th, and I believe February 6th is the trade deadline. So let's hope Lakers will make a move by then to improve this roster. But we just have to wait and see. And they don't head back to LA until February 6th versus the Golden State Warriors, ironically. And they stay there when they face the Indiana Pacers in LA. And then it's like 3 home games after that. And then they face the Utah Jazz at home again. Then that's going to be easy winnable games for sure for the Lakers. Then they face the Charlotte Hornets in LA. I think that's the scheduled game that the NBA made due to the LA fires. So they have to they reschedule that for that particular game on February 19th. And then they face the Portland Trailblazers in Portland. Then they face the Denver Nuggets. Let's hope they have a Celtics moment and get a win there. But, we just have to wait and see on that. Then the Dallas Mavericks. Let's hope the Lakers will get their revenge win against them. And then the Minnesota Timberwolves on February 27th. And then February 28th, it's a back-to-back game in LA. So, Lakers can, remain in LA and then they face the LA Clippers on the 28th. So, yeah, and they also face the Clippers again on February 4th. So that is an opportunity for the Lakers to, even though February is kind of, not a tough schedule for the Lakers, but it's a schedule that they could potentially just get by if they just show up and win games. But, they just have to, make sure they win, make sure they stack up wins, hopefully. So, and let's hope Lakers can beat the Clippers, hopefully in those 2 games in February, hopefully one of those games. But, we just have to wait and see. But yeah, they're on the road until February 6th. I believe that's the trade deadline. So let's hope Lakers can pull something off for a trade to improve this roster, especially our second unit, improving there, adding on a pure center. That'll be a game changer for Anthony Davis and just his team in general, and hopefully make something happen for sure. So let's just hope for that. From Ghetto Rabbit, February 4th is the Clippers, though. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping the Lakers can, pull off a Celtic moment and get a win there, hopefully, or at the end of the month, facing them again, I believe on the 29th. So that could be hopefully a win there, hopefully. So, but we just have to wait and see. I believe one of them is in LA, but it's in the crypto.com arena. I might be mistaken. So unless this one is, I'm not so sure. But one of those wins is it? I can check real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, so at the end of the month in February, Lakers do face the LA Clippers in crypto.com arena. So that could be a win for them, but we just have to wait and see. Because they are a game under the Lakers. So they're like the 5th Are they like the fifth seed? No, yeah, they're like the sixth seed. So that is a potential one. So, but let's just hope. Let's just hope for that. Guys, I really do appreciate all these comments, and I'm going to read them all. And I was going to end this live stream, but I really do appreciate reading them. Keep bringing them in. I really do appreciate it. Um, Adam Hurley, welcome to the live stream. Don't trade Vando for nothing. Yeah, I mean, Vando so far in his return, he's been sensational. Hopefully, he stays healthy and he just contributes very well for this team. But if he does contribute and be a game changer for us, and teams are asking for the assistance of Vando, the Lakers have to really make sure to make it well known that they don't want to trade for him. But if somebody wants him, you know, a price has to be for sure be added on to Vando. Same goes with like Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect. When teams are asking for those potential players, throwing a first round pick or like a couple of second rounders or something like that. So, or maybe like a good player that will help us, for the better. So, it's just sort of remains to be seen. It really is. But yeah, I mean, if anything, I don't want the Lakers to trade Vando at the moment, just how well he played tonight. But at the same time, I mean, if there's a trade out there that the Lakers can't refuse, entertain it, but at the same time, just don't trade him for nothing. Absolutely agree with you on that, Adam Hurley, for sure, without a doubt. Ghetto Rabbit, yes, February 6th is noon Pacific is trade deadline. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I knew it was in February 6th, but that date really stands out. And we could have a better idea of who will potentially play in that game if the Lakers are going to pull off a trade. But yeah, I mean, for sure. I just hope the Lakers make a trade. I mean, hopefully they do. I mean, I really think they can make some sort of trade out there that will help them out in a big way. But, it just sort of depends on who it is because most of the trade rumors lately have been drying out for the Lakers. I still think Jonas Valanciunas is a target for sure that the Lakers could potentially make, which I have no problem with, without a doubt. But, if he's not there and, with the whole Walker Kessler situation, I mean, it's so easy to make a trade for Walker Kessler. All you have to do is just trade JHS and a second round pick or maybe 2 second round picks because I think the Lakers have a couple of second round picks left for them to make some sort of big trade. But you can just throw in him and 2 second round picks to get Walker Kessler. Their contracts are so match well together that they could potentially make a move. But for some reason, the Utah Jazz are going to fleece the Lakers. They're asking for first round picks for Walker Kessler. It's not just him. It's not just the Lakers. It is also other teams that they're feeling the effects from the Utah Jazz's offers. I mean, they're being really unreasonable when it comes to that. But my hope is that they will make a trade still at the trade deadline and still they're going to get a center, hopefully, but depending on who it is. All right. It's so out there that we're not even sure what the Lakers could do to get a potential center, hopefully. But, we just have to wait and see. It really is. I mean, it's just a waiting game at this point. 2 weeks away from the trade deadline, it's a waiting game. Lakers can pull off anything, and hopefully it'll be for the better. So, it's a waiting game at this point for sure. But yeah, month of February is going to be an interesting one for sure. I mean, the Lakers don't return home until at the end of February 6th. So Lakers have a potential opportunity to stack up some wins, hopefully, to finish off the month of January, going into the beginning of February and it's a perfect opportunity for them. With the return of Vando, Lakers can obviously win games now. Hopefully, they're going to face the Charlotte Hornets on Monday, and I didn't really see all the scheduling in the month of January, but I can just check real quick. Yeah, I mean, these are easy winnable games. I just saw them right now. I mean, Monday, the Charlotte Hornets in Charlotte, easy winnable game. If they can pull off the easy win against them in LA, they can do it again. So hopefully it could be a possibility. And plus, they're not winning anything. I mean, they're the worst team in the Eastern Conference. So that is a potential win for the Lakers to achieve. And then you have the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, they are nowhere being competitive in the Eastern Conference. So that could be an easy winnable game for the Lakers to achieve that. Then I already mentioned the Washington Wizards. That's an easy winnable game. And then going into February, they have the New York Knicks. They are a competitive team, in the Eastern Conference. So that could be either a win or could be a loss. But, we just have to wait and see for that. The LA Clippers, which obviously is something that I hope the Lakers could get a revenge win over. But I think it will happen maybe at the end of the month, as I mentioned, when they face them again in crypto.com arena. So that could be a possibility. But yeah, then they face the Golden State Warriors again. Let's hope that they don't get a revenge win out of the Lakers in February, and maybe Lakers can finish them off in the month of in the month of January. February, excuse me. And then they had the Indiana Pacers in LA, Utah Jazz twice, one in LA and one in Utah. Then they had the Charlotte Hornets, which is the rescheduling that the NBA and the Lakers made due to the LA fires, a couple of weeks ago. So that is a winnable one. Then it's the Portland Trailblazers, easy winnable one. Denver, let's hope the Lakers can have a Celtic moment and just annihilate what they did to the Celtics and do the same to the Denver Nuggets. But it is in Denver, so that could be a loss there. The Dallas Mavericks, they're not doing pretty well for them. I mean, I just saw a report that Luka is returning before the All-Star break. So his return is plausible and could help the team there. And then they have the Memphis. Sorry, I keep saying Memphis, but the T-Wolves. Okay, February 27th. Then the end of the month with the LA Clippers, February 28th, in the back-to-back game. So, but it's in LA, so that could be a possibility. Lakers will win better at home than they do in away games, and we've seen the record. Lakers play better at home than they do in away games. So, yeah. Then there's March. We can get all into that, but we'll probably get into that at the end of the month of February. But there's some schedule, there's some winnable ones that the Lakers can achieve because how well this team is capable of being. But it sort of depends on players stepping up and showing up. So let's just hope for that the team will show up in those particular matchups, hopefully. But like I said, Lakers have a perfect opportunity on this road trip to potentially go, what are they now, 3-0? So, yeah, they face the Hornets. They face, I just saw the schedule, but I know the Washington Wizards on their list. But the Lakers have an opportunity to go, 6-0. So let's hope for that. Let's hope the Lakers will finish off the month of January with wins on their belt. So let's just hope for that. That's my hope. Hopefully they go 6-0 with this road trip. So which began tonight against the Golden State Warriors with a win. So let's just hope for that. Monday, the Charlotte Hornets. Let's hope Lakers will get a win there. But in general, let's hope they get a win to finish off the month of January. So with this schedule, hopefully. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Once again, I want to thank Ghetto Rabbit, Adam Hurley, Victor, Big Baby Sports. Been a while, man. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. And of course, uh, Daniel, and of course, KJ23 for the continued love support. All of you, thank you all so much for the continued love support. Make sure to follow me all across social media, guys. And of course, follow me on Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, and of course, Facebook. And hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel for more Lakers post game show. I mean, this is the channel for you if you want to hear about everything about the Los Angeles Lakers when it comes to news, rumors, update, speculation, especially trade rumors. And of course, the trade deadline, which is 2 weeks away for the Lakers to improve this roster. So stay in the know, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next live stream and the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.